Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean. Good to be hanging out with you. Thank you for stopping by. If it's your first time here, as I always say, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Try to get out as much content as I can every week. Whether it's news, which doing news today, going to go over BlockDAG and what's happening with them. I've done a review on them and a couple other videos because I'm, transparency. I'm involved with them and I'm invested with them. Also, I'm getting a miner, which hopefully the miners will be shipping starting in a couple of weeks. Literally like 2 weeks. So I'm excited to get my miner. But there's a ton that just got announced, so I wanted to make an update. Also, shows I do with True Tuesday, Crypto Rednecks, Crypto Meme Review, the Friday wrap up, reviews, interviews. Please subscribe. Try to get, like I said, as much content out as I can. Also, hit the like button. Really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. And if you leave a comment, you're registered to win yourself some crypto. Give away crypto every show. Well, not every show, not True Tuesday or World Blockchain Roundtable, because those are shared shows. But all the other ones give away crypto. All you have to do to be registered to win is to leave a comment and be subscribed. Use a random comment picker, and you're in. So let's go over BlockDAG and what is going on with BlockDAG. The CEO just released a letter going over a lot of stuff. We'll hit on that. Basically, they're just keeping up with their roadmap, which is good. This is a huge project. I'm going to leave links below to like my review and my other videos on it. It's a very ambitious project. It's like crazy huge. And the fact that they're keeping up with everything, and they've hit some huge milestones that are just amazing. So I wanted to hit on that. First, let's check out the letter that the CEO just released. Let me get that pulled up. Okay, so here's a letter from Anthony Turner. He's the CEO. There's a lot, but basically, I kind of condensed some notes. So they've been having their pre-sale for a while. They're trying to raise $600 million for the project. And they raised over half. There's going to be 45 phases to it. They're over halfway there, or if they just go ahead and they hit the 600 million, then it's over. There has been price increases with the token. Right now it's what 0003. It's about to go to 000. It's going to go to 0008. So you can still get in and get the 0003 and get bonuses on it if you want to take part in that, or get the miners, which are incredibly cheap. I don't want to say cheap. What is it? They're cheap, man. Compared to other ASICs, it's unbelievable. I think I got my the Wi-Fi miner for like $100 some bucks. And the X1 is free. You can get the X1. I did a video on that. You can mine on your phone for a decent amount, especially in most parts of the world. It's like a decent amount of money. It's like $25 now, which after they list, that's going to go up a lot. It's going to list for I think double. Okay, so let me see here. They made over 300 million. Let me kind of browse the letter here. So they're supposed to list on a ton of exchanges whenever they launch. They have launched their primordial testnet. That's already out. The X1 that I mentioned has 200 million miners that are mining currently. I'm one of them. Like I said, it's a tap miner. You just every 24 hours, then you tap on it and it starts mining up again. They have hackathons coming, which, like I said, it's really just kind of that they're keeping up with their roadmap, which it needs to be said because, like I said, it's so ambitious what they're doing. A lot of people are just like, no, they can't do that. It's impossible, but they are doing it. They've raised over $300 million. They launched the beta test net. They've launched their academy for education about mining and everything. That's done. Now they're going to have a huge airdrop. That's one of the things in this letter. They're going to be giving away 100 million coins through airdrop when they go on these exchanges, which is a huge airdrop. But they've sold so much and made so much from selling these miners in pre-sale, which, like I said, I bought one of them. So this is going to be one of the biggest hardware drops in history. It's so many people have got into this, for the mining, because it's accessible. It's not like, $2,000 for a miner, $5,000 for a miner, like, Bitmain or, to like buy a Bitcoin miner. They're within reach for most people. What else? 200 million X1 miners that are currently mining, not future, not goal. Those are people that are actually mining right now on their phone. They have more upcoming test nets coming. Now, another thing they have coming are, which I'm going to show you on the, let's see. It's in here, but they have over the next, did I say 6 months? They're going to be doing giveaways, promotions, partnerships, including a North American partnership with NBA team. They have 20 exchange listings. Now, these are like big exchange listings too. They have already confirmed, not going to be, not trying, but confirmed, like MEXC, LBank, a bunch of others. They're also listing their own decks, which I'll leave a link below to the letter from the CEO here, so you can just pull that up and check it out. Let's go back and check out the site so I can show you the miners. Okay, so they're at BlockDAG, which there's a link below to it. Airdrop is live. They're dropping 100 million BlockDAG, which I said was massive, but also going to be the biggest like hardware drop at one time than anything. I mean, they've sold so many miners. You get huge bonuses if you want to get in on that and buy the coin. Here's the joint US-based announcement that's coming in 4 days, 5 days. X10 is starting August 15th delivery. The X30 and X100 are coming out on July 7th. So 12 days. Like I said, 2 million users are mining on the X1. That's another thing. The team's totally doxed. They have constant keynote addresses. And, the CEO just put out that letter. It's honestly the biggest problem with that BlockDAG has had is that there's so much that they're trying to do. It's so ambitious and aggressive that a lot of people are just like, no, that's impossible. But there is a lot, which is, it's crypto. Of course, you're going to be apprehensive about stuff. But there's so many green flags, and also I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. Always do your own research. But I've been talking about BlockDAG for months. They're still here. They're doing, and the thing is, they're doing what they said. Their primordial testnet is out. You can check out those keynotes. They're all here. The miners we'll look at in a second. They have tons of audits already done. They do have a referral program. And there's something else. You get 25% of the purchase and a bonus. The X1 miner is on iOS, which is I use Apple, so that nothing is ever on Apple. But it works good. You can download it for free. And Android. What else? I think that's pretty much it. They already had some like promotion, so they're not. One of the biggest problems that I have or know when it comes into the industry with smart people that love to build is they don't focus enough on getting the word out and getting buzz started. And that's something that they are putting a lot towards, and they're promising in the next few months to put more more money into promotions to get the word out, which is part of having a successful project, and getting investors and people to look at it, especially when you're talking about adoption in the masses, not just of a handful of VCs. And like I said, 20 exchange listings is massive. It's massive. They're doing everything. Like, if you could plan the perfect launch, this is kind of the stuff that you would do. And geez, 322 million already raised. So if you want to buy, geez, come on. There we go. Real easy to buy. You can buy with a bunch of different cryptos, or just ETH, USDT, or BNB. You get your bonuses that are already calculated in there. If you wanted to buy miners, they're right here. The X10 is what I got, and I didn't give these away to like my kids for birthdays, and I'm gonna try to get a couple for Christmas. It's $130 now. $130, which is like a present, a regular present you're going to spend on your family, but they're going to be earning money, for years. So I think it's just kind of a no-brainer. It's a great gift. And then like the X30, then you're talking like $600. The X100. Now these are like top level miners. These are powerful, and they're mining a lot. Let me see. Can we click on this? All right, let's go back here. Go to the miners. So the X1, like I said, it's free. You can just go to your, store, your Apple store or your Android. You can see the number. These, and you can go back in my old videos. These numbers were very small, and now they're God, that's nuts, man. Can you? Yeah, you can turn. Look, island out here. It's just, I don't know. It's really cool, man. It's cool to see that. Okay. The growth. What else we got? Miners. So that's the X1, and I'm mining about $20 something a month. And it shows the current price. So at launch, it should be. I should have built up like a pretty good amount. I think I have like $50 that I've mined over the past 2 months. So that'll go to $100, 3. So it should be like $150 from nothing, from doing nothing. The 10, about 200 BlockDAG per day, which is, it's 10 times, and this is kind of cool. So it's 10 times what the X1 does. So it's like $200 a month, 200 and change. But when you pair it with your X1, you can earn more, which is cool. And this super, it's $130. So the X30, this one's $600, but this should be making you about $500-$600 a month at launch price, which is insane. And then now you get into the big ones. The X100, this is a massive ASICs, $1,500, but it is what is it mining? 2,000 BDAG daily. So that's like 60,000 a month. God. Wow, that's nuts. Which, this is kind of the goal. But honestly, I'll put money into it when I know it's getting closer to coming out, which means it is getting close. But that's kind of going over the miners. That's hitting the main stuff, the listings, the giveaway. It's all like happening. I mean, like I said, I've been talking about BlockDAG for months, but to like see it come into fruition, it's kind of like been in crypto for years and years, and to see the adoption and everything, it still blows my mind. So it is kind of blowing my mind. I mean, I expected it to happen, but now that it's all coming up or coming to fruition, it's still a big deal. All right, you guys, let me know what you think about BlockDAG in the comments below. Also, you'll be registered to win yourself some crypto. I'll see you in the next video, next update, or you can check me out on World Blockchain Roundtable tomorrow or on Thursday, hosted by Dragon Chain, but I should stream it to my channel. You guys take care. Bye-bye.